So, views to sub ratio. Are low views to a high sub count a sign of a dying channel? Do views to your sub ratio even matter? And how do you get your view to sub ratio higher? Well, in this video, I'm going to be discussing that and more, so stay tuned.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere from growonyoutube.com, teaching you how to grow on YouTube and be better. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to improve your views to subscriber ratio, how to fix your high subscriber to low view rate, and what it means if you're getting low views and you've got a high sub count. So first off, let's talk about why you're getting low view to sub ratio. Now, it's very normal for this to happen. So do not think because you've got, 5,000 subscribers and you're getting 20 views, that's super bad. Or if you've got 20,000 subscribers and you're getting like 30 views or whatever. This is normal. And people will accuse you of sub-botting. People have accused me of sub-botting. Let's talk about sub-botting for a second. Sub-botting is not a big thing. It's really expensive if you wanted to sub-bot, and it's probably not feasible for most of the YouTubers out there, and it's definitely not worth it whatsoever. So if you've looked at my amount of views to my subscribers and you think that I'm sub-botting, that's definitely not the case. If I had the money, I would not be purchasing subscribers. Like, what the fuck do I need subscribers for? It's generally not worth the money. Let's actually look at the price. So as you can see, it's $19 for 10,000 views, 25,000 views. They're not actually selling subscribers over here. The thing with selling subscribers also is that, here we go, here's the YouTube subscribers. The thing with selling subscribers is that if these are bot accounts or new accounts made that are going to be inactive, YouTube actually periodically gets rid of those accounts. So if you purchase subscribers, you're just going to have a big dip in your subscriber base anyways. As you can see, 1,000 subscribers costs you $85. That is extremely expensive if you want a subscriber count that's even worth spending money, because going up to like 500 subscribers or something like that, that's not going to be worth it. If you was going to buy subscribers, you'd probably want to get to like 100,000, and that $850? Not me, fam. I am definitely not doing that. And people will accuse you of it if you're getting low view to subscriber ratio, and that is fine. That is fine. Just, you can try and reply to people, but this sort of stuff generally comes from people who aren't familiar with YouTube and how YouTube works. They just assume that if you got a high number of subscribers, you're gonna have a high number of views, and that is not the way it works out. Because just because someone has watched one of your videos and subscribed doesn't mean that they'll want to watch every single other one of your videos. So you got to keep that in mind. These are actually people who are subscribing to your stuff. They may also have things going on through their life that doesn't allow them to watch your content regularly. So maybe they only watch one video out of 5 or something like that. And these are all different factors that can factor in. Another reason why you're probably getting low view to subscriber ratio, or why a lot of channels get low to view subscriber ratio, is because you're a variety channel. You're putting out a variety of content. So if someone subscribes to one video, they probably won't want to watch the other video because they subscribe for one type of content. The people who subscribe for one type of content, not 100% of those guys are gonna watch every single video of that type. So it makes a whole lot more sense when you put out a video that isn't the type of video that got you most of your subscribers or a lot of your subscribers, or you're changing up your channel and putting out a new type of content. It's understandable to see low views at that point. Also, education channels have this problem because a lot of people who watch these videos, the education videos, they came for that specific video. They wanted to know how to do that specific thing, and they thought, oh, this is a cool channel, let me subscribe. And then they just didn't see any other video that interested them or taught them them something that they wanted to know, so they didn't watch any other videos. But they didn't unsubscribe because, you know, maybe one day you'll put out something that they want to watch, and a lot of people just forget to unsubscribe, especially if you're not showing up in their sub box. Maybe they're subscribed to a lot of people. I'm sure there's a lot of people that I've subscribed to that I haven't watched their videos in a while, and their videos haven't showed up on the top of my homepage, or I've scrolled through my subscriptions and haven't been bothered to just unsubscribe from them. But obviously I'm still adding to that subscriber number, and that's one less view, so they're gonna have that disparity. So if a lot of people are doing the same thing that I'm doing, which you should always assume that a lot of people, don't think everyone's doing the same thing that you're doing. That is the worst thing to assume. But if you have an idea, you should think that at least 10,000 other people are going to be, you know, interested in that sort of idea, because everyone's unique, but there's only so many things that are even possible, and there's so many people in the world. So the chances are there's going to be a lot of people that have common interests that you have. Another reason you might be getting a low view to sub ratio is because you have a new series on your channel or a new focus for your channel. For example, on my channel, I've been through a few stages of my channel. At first, I was focusing on music and music videos and kind of, you know, vloggy type stuff, and then I started doing gaming. I was doing GTA, then I moved to Metal Gear Solid, then I moved to UFC 2, and then I moved to Ark, and I've gotten a lot of subscribers from each of these points in my YouTube career. So a lot of them are waiting for me to do the next Ark video, the next music video, or something like that. So they may not be wanting to watch the rest of my content. Obviously, some people will come along and they'll transfer onto your new content, and they'll watch the new stuff, and they'll just like you for you. Don't expect everyone to come over, especially if you're doing a variety of different things. But we'll talk about how to prevent that after I finish going through the common reasons that you're probably getting low view to subscriber ratio in the first place. And right now I have started putting out Rainbow Six tip videos, and also I've been putting out these YouTube growth videos to help YouTube gamers, and, you know, not just YouTube gamers, but all YouTubers. But I have tried to focus it down on YouTube gamers and help those guys out in particular, because I am a YouTube gamer basically, and I've seen a bunch of YouTube gaming channels that need the help. Let's just say that a lot of them look shitty basically. Like, let's be real, they just upload a video. It's very low like it's way less effort to upload your first gaming video straight from the PS4 than it is to buy a camera, learn how to use a camera, and start, you know, uploading videos that way and editing that together. So there's a lot of crap out there of people who just don't know what they're doing yet. So I'm trying to help people so that we can help raise the bar, and then everyone's, you know, kind of doing good stuff basically. But especially YouTube growth content is very niche and it's not mainstream, so I'm not expecting a lot of views on my channel. But I'm not going for views. Views isn't really what I am looking for right about now. I'm trying to get quality of views. I'm trying to get people who actually want to take the advice that I'm giving and apply it to their channel and do better. So that's what I'm looking for. Also, I'm looking for clients. I'm looking to monetize my videos through that, through doing consulting sessions, helping people out with their channel one-on-one, you know, that sort of stuff. I'm not trying to pay the bills off AdSense, because I don't believe that is the best way to go forward, and that's not the best business model. So engagement and quality of views is better than the quantity if you want to run a business. So I wouldn't really worry about your low view to subscriber ratio. If you're approaching YouTube like a business, like you should be, and you're thinking of other ways to monetize your channel. Now we're going to look at a few example channels to see their subscriber to view ratio and why it may be the way it is. So here we have Roberto Blake. Roberto Blake is a great YouTuber. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's taught me a lot of stuff. He puts out a lot of good quality videos. He puts out great information also, and I definitely suggest you guys to go check him out. His channel focuses on motivating and educating creatives, you know, teaching you guys how to monetize your creative endeavors, and, you know, basically like business for creatives, but also teaching you how to grow your YouTube channel, how to, you know, be a graphic designer and all this sort of stuff, talking about personal branding and all that great stuff. And he's got 239,000 subscribers. That's a lot of subscribers. on this video that he put out a week ago, he's got almost 4,000 views. So that is not a good subscriber to view ratio in the classical sense. But as I said before, it's not about view to subscriber ratio. That's not what it's about at all. It's about the quality of views. Roberto Blake says himself that he makes videos for those 1,000 to 5,000 people that really want that problem solved. And if you're doing an education channel, then you should think like that also. He does also make mainstream videos that bring in a lot of views, and that's basically, that will be the same through all of these channels, because generally to get to 239,000 subscribers, you will have to have a few big videos, as I do myself. But obviously I'm nowhere near 239,000 subscribers. Now, as you can see, these are his popular uploads. He's got 851,000 on this video. He's got 480, 479, 376. So he's got big videos. And these videos are probably driving a lot of subscribers to his channel. And for example, someone who watches this video, how to become a web designer, may not want to watch this video, his response to Sheryl Sandberg on personal branding. They may not want to watch, let's see if we can find another video that I can relate to. They might not want to watch his vlogs, they might not want to watch his YouTube stuff, and they might not want to watch his video editing stuff. He's got a variety of educational videos. So if a lot of people come to his channel for one type of video, then they're probably going to be consistently watching that series. They may branch into other things, but they may not. And he's set up his playlist very well. He's got his series clearly differentiated. As you can see, he's wearing his green top in this series, so you know that is his advice on creativity and creative careers videos. And then over here on his YouTube videos, the ones that I watch a lot, he's got his red top on. So his branding's very, very good. He knows what he's doing. That's why he's gotten up to 239,000 subscribers, and he's still growing today. Lots of success over there. Now, Video Creators TV is something that's a little bit similar. This is run by Tim Schmoyer, and he puts out YouTube advice videos, and he's put out a bunch of them. But if we look at his subscribers, 292,000, and we look at the video he put out 1 week ago, that's 7,000. A week ago, that's 4,000. That's 5,000. As you can see, he's not getting like 200,000 per video. But of course, he will have the big videos that get a lot of views, like 55,000. I guess this isn't big stuff. Does he have popular uploads? There we go. Here we got 4 million views, 1 million, millions, 900,000, and this will probably bring in a bunch of subscribers, and then they'll probably stay out on his channel, maybe not check out the new stuff because that's not something that they want to watch. I actually am subscribed to Tim Schmoyer, and I haven't really watched one of his videos in a long time because I know all this stuff already, and I've kind of graduated from the type of videos that he's putting out. Not to say there's not more stuff that I can learn, there's always more stuff to learn, but there's something that Gary Vee said in, I think it was his podcast that I listened to the other day, and he was saying how the way his videos work, or the way his following works, that will prevent him to ever get to, like, you know, those high millions amounts of followers and stuff like that, is someone will watch his content and they'll watch it for like 3 months. They'll be like, yeah, I got it, and then they'll start going and doing and working on their own business and, you know, trying to make it. So at that point, they don't really have a lot of time to watch the rest of his video, so there's kind of, you know, a dip there. And then, you know, some people will take longer, they'll need more time to get it, but then they get it and then they go. Some people just never graduate. Obviously that's gonna happen. Some people will never graduate and they'll stop watching his videos because they're just not gonna go down his path anymore, or they'll just keep on watching because it's a source of entertainment. So there are different reasons why people are gonna watch your videos and different reasons why they stick around and leave. So that's something to think about also. And people may just graduate from the type of videos that you put out, so you need to kind of grow with your fan base. So as you can see, I'm still subscribed to Tim Schmoyer. I'm not going to unsubscribe because he might put out something that's really useful. I'm still waiting. But here we've got Philip DeFranco. Now Philip DeFranco has very high view to sub ratio. Something I should have mentioned before is that the thing with view to sub ratio is when you think of that 15% that you think people are supposed to get, that is related to entertainment channels. It's not related to education channels. Education channels, just by the nature of what they are, will get less views to subs, but they'll have more chance ranking for search. So you'll be able to bring in loads of subs on like 1 out of 10 videos that you're lucky rank in search and get a bunch of views. But then those people who subscribe to that video may not want to watch the rest of your stuff. You may not teach them something that they need ever again. It really depends on how you structure your education channel and what kind of things you cover. So let's look at Philip DeFranco. He's got 5,400,000 subscribers, and on his last video, 5 days ago, this video got 1,500,000. These weeks ago videos are around 1.5, and this one that just came out 18 hours ago, 1.2. This is pretty good because he's almost like 6,000. Let's say he's on, well, let's round down because it's long doing this. Let's say he's on 5 million and he's getting 1 million. That's 25%, and that's good enough. That's more than the 15% that is average, I believe, or is the aimed for amount of views to subscriber ratio. Philip DeFranco's show is very different than most big entertainers though, because his show is a news show, and I watch Philip DeFranco every single day he puts out a news video. I don't watch the Friday videos because generally he's not discussing new stuff, and you know, I go to Philip DeFranco to hear the news, innit? So obviously I'm not watching those Friday videos, but some people are. Look, there's millions of people watching those videos, but I'm watching every single day. Every time there's a new Philip DeFranco video coming out, I am watching it because I want to know what is going on in the world, and I want to know Philip DeFranco's opinion on it. So this kind of format leads more to consistent viewership, especially if you're informing people of something that's happening daily. But the thing with this is it's very, very topical, and there's no really evergreen content here. The only reason someone would, you know, go back and watch one of Philip's old videos is to check out what happened ages ago, or if they were just a super fan and they wanted to see more Philip DeFranco videos. But I don't really go through Philip DeFranco's old videos and check out his old stuff. I used to. I've done that before when I was really getting into his stuff. Like, I would go back and see where he came from and how he got to, you know, where he is today. But right about now, I'm not going to go watch a video that I saw like a month ago or something and see what was happening in the world a month ago. Like, I don't care. Like, so that's not going to bring in consistent views over time because it's not evergreen content. But it doesn't really matter because, you know, Philip DeFranco is doing something that works for him. Now, Jim Sterling. Jim Sterling's another big YouTuber that I am subscribed to. He's got 517,000 subscribers, and his view to subscribe ratio is also pretty good. Look, he's getting like 65,000 views on all these videos, 310,000 views on this video, 426,000 views on this video. All his gymquisition videos, which I believe he puts out weekly, sometimes 2 a week, and that are doing pretty well in the views to subscriber ratio. Some of his other videos do a little less, like these early access gympression videos. They're not doing as well as his gymquisition videos, but they're still doing great. Like 60,000 views a video, that is great. That is great for him, just sitting down and just giving his opinions of a game and editing it down. Like, that's pretty good. And then he's got some niche things like the Boggling Watch, which is getting like 35,000. Like, I don't watch these at all because I don't give a shit about bogglings. These oh my god hype videos, I don't watch those. But I do watch the gymquisition videos generally, and I sometimes watch a gympressions video. But I'm more watching Jim's channel, not because I really care about the news that he's releasing, although sometimes I do, and sometimes it's really pertinent news. But I'm watching his channel because I want to hear his opinions on what's going on, and he's entertaining. So entertainers are going to have very different view to subscriber ratios, as I said before, and his view to subscriber ratio is very, very good. But it's also very, very hard to build your channel as an entertainer, especially when you're starting out. So that's something you'll need to think about. Now, how do you fix this? How do you fix your views to subscriber ratio and get more engagement? Now, the best way I'd suggest fixing your view to subscriber ratio, or the best way I'd suggest to anyone to start their YouTube channel, is to niche down. Now, niching down means to focus on one genre or one game or one type of content and doing that. Then when anyone comes to your videos, or they see your videos and they come to your channel, they'll know that you put out more videos like that, and that will cause them to subscribe if they like that video, and then those subscribers are more likely to watch the rest of your videos because they're all of a similar thread. So niching down is the best way to solve this. If you don't want to niche down, then you'll just have to accept that you're not going to have the greatest view to subscriber ratio, because that's just the way it is for variety channels. But if you don't want that and you really want good views to subscriber ratio for some sort of reason, then niching down will generally do it for you. If you just focus on niching down completely for all your future content, then it will eventually even out. Also, structure your varied content in series. That will help your view to subscriber ratio a little bit more. It's not a full surgery, it's more of a band-aid. This will help your consistent viewership between your series, so that people don't get confused and they know exactly when you put out a new video in a specific series, and they know that you're putting out these different series. So if you communicate that effectively to your subscribers, then it may be easier for them to actually follow your different series and follow the actual content that they want to watch, instead of, you know, seeing that you're putting out a video that's different than what they usually want and just immediately unsubscribing, or just not even checking out your channel for a little while because they just think you're putting out something new for a while. So definitely structure your varied content in series. That will help out. Don't make random types of content that you won't continue making. Now, I like to make one-off videos. I like to put out a video on, you know, a subject that's on top of my mind because I've got the time that day and I want to put out a video or want to talk about something. But if you really want this view to subscriber ratio, then you might have to give up some stuff you like. You might have to give up the varied content and give up the random types of content, because those random types of content, what if one of those videos blows up and it does very well and you get a bunch of subscribers? Now you're screaming boo-hoo, I've got so many subscribers but I don't have enough views and it looks terrible or whatever, and people are teasing me about it. Like, you have to you have to man up. Really, you have to man up and get over it and be like, you know, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't care if all my subscribers don't watch every video. I don't care if people who don't understand YouTube don't understand this and they're trying to get at me and say that I'm sub-botting and whatnot. But as I said, if you do want that high view to subscriber ratio, then that's something that you'll have to cut out. Those are the basic reasons why you may be getting a low view to subscriber ratio and how you can improve your view to subscriber ratio. Now, I hope this video helped you out. Before you guys go, I just want to let you know that you can download your free SEO for Noobs checklist down below in the description, so be sure to get that. This checklist will help you get more views and subscribers by making sure that with every video you put up, you're optimizing that video and you're giving it the best chance to rank in search. So definitely download that. It should help you guys out a ton, and I'll see you guys in the next YouTube guide. Remember to be better.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.